Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. Today we have Ludicin, Everlasting Eternity. This one was requested by Joshua in my Patreon producer queue, and all I can assume about this one is that it's probably rhythm game adjacent. I'm not entirely positive. I don't know what BSWC is. I assume it's probably one of those compilation albums that they make for rhythm game stuff, but I could be completely wrong on that. There's no context for me to work on for this one, so I guess I'll figure out just based on the sound, but it's also a fairly long song, so maybe it's something a little bit different. I'll have to be the judge of that as time goes on, so I guess without further ado, let's go! I also don't know if it's Ludicin or Ludicin. Tomato, tomato. Very atmospheric start.
I'm just creating space for what is still to come.
Ooh, big atmosphere. Okay. Plenty of sound design. Joshua, you know what I love. I'm already really excited for this. Ooh. Kind of a false drop there a little bit. Oh. Yeah, this has to be for a rhythm game. Ooh, ooh. 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 Not letting you latch on to anything. Oh, it just hit me. Beat Saber World Championship or something, right? This feels like a Beat Saber song. I could totally see this. And I can definitely see why this was part of that, because some amazing attention to detail. Great production value, everything. It's got it all. Double timing it. Let's go. I love having more of that synth in there. Just cranking it up. God damn. The triplet in the break. Come on. Making room for that forever right there. Oh, chef's kiss. This is my favorite kind of mess. Wow. No, keep going. You can make them faster. They listen. Wow. I wasn't meaning it that seriously, but... Lord Almighty. I did not think they were gonna just keep cranking it that fast. That the speed there by the end.
Could it be now?
got to be a different language now. Can't quite tell which one. And the speed is back. Ooh, everything's double time now. I just heard what they were doing with the side chain in there. Very, very pulsy. And you hear it there too. Whew. Break it down a little bit. Oh my God. You would never catch me trying this on Beat Saber. How would you even play this? You just hold the stick out like... Jesus. The just super aggressive attack on the senses for that. This would be so overwhelming. I'm not a rhythm game person anyway, but even if I was, I feel like I would be scared of this one. Good Lord, though. The production value all the way through just... Oh, again, Joshua knows what I love, I think. With sound design, I talk about it a lot, but this had some really cool stuff just at the beginning and end, really just tying it all together. There was definitely stuff throughout as well, but just those little moments of having that sound design present at the beginning, at the end, like closing a book. Oh, I love that so much. So I scrolled down to the comments just to see what other people were saying about this one, because I was genuinely curious. Usually when it comes to games like this, since like I said, not really a rhythm game player myself, there's perspectives that I missed that I like to see the views of the actual active community on. So I'll take a scroll through like the first page of comments, and there was one that was saying that this producer is on par with people like Camellia and Tiebreaker, and yes, 100% up there. I think that this producer in some cases might have made a better song than some other ones I've heard from those other producers. As much as I love them, do not get me wrong, this had a little bit of everything for everyone. Producers like Amelia definitely have their niche, and they are great at that sound. They are also very much broad. They can hit a bunch of different genres. I've heard work that they've done with a bunch of different producers, a bunch of different singers, like just everything. So you know that like Camellia has a huge chameleon level skill set of being able to be whatever they need to be. And for the other ones like Tiebreaker, I've only heard one or two, but definitely up there. Like even Usao or like a rough sketch that I've heard recently. Like, these are people that don't have as big of a presence as Camellia and other similar producers, but their production quality is up there, if not better in some cases, than people like Camellia, and that is nuts, and I'm sure Camellia would agree. This is some insane attention to detail here, just in that sound design I was talking about, just that understanding of how the song should flow, and the build-up. And there was another comment right underneath that one that was like, I don't know how to explain it, but this song almost made me cry at that last chorus. And it's like, yeah, and there's a reason for that, and I can explain why since they can't. This song wrote perfectly how to progress a story. A lot of songs do this, and it's not really a trade secret in any way, but they did it here, they did it well, they told a story, and they told it fully sonically. It's just in the music. There are obviously those little voice clips in there, and those do add to it. It kind of carries you through. It gives you like a marker in your mind to be like, okay, where are we at in the story? Are we at the beginning, the middle, the end? Where are we? Those vocal clips definitely help out, but just the way the song was structured, having it start the way it did, kind of bringing it in, again, having that sound design at the beginning, introducing you, really just then dragging you into the beef of the song there, and then having this middle section that was a little bit more, just a little bit more. Then we had a break in there. Maybe that's the fall of action. You know, you get to the peak, you get to that absolute high point in the story. That was that second chorus that we got. And then when it had that breakdown, that's the kind of resolution of the overall struggle of the story. And then it kicks itself back into gear for that very last one where it went all in, everything was double timed, and it made sense of the other two parts. It utilized factors of both of them by using that double time from that second part where that synth in the middle, but not the beat itself, was double timed, and then just the melody that was introduced at the start that carried the rest of the song through. So when you get to that final one, that third final bit of the song, and therefore the story, you have everything working together. That final big release, that catharsis, if you will. I'm sorry. But anyway, they did that. They nailed that. They had a story told in music. And that's something I honestly feel is missing a lot of the time in rhythm game music, not because they don't have it. I've heard numerous rhythm game songs that do apply the story element to their songs where they have a clear beginning, middle, end. That's awesome. That's how a song should be. You need to tell a story. Art is art because you can build something out of it and take something away from that experience, just like a book, just like a movie. Art, music, all the same thing. So when you have a story in it, that makes it feel that much more important. It makes the experience that much more cathartic to you as a person, as a listener, etc. Point being, there are still a lot of people out there and songs I have heard that don't really apply that as much and more just make a song to be a rhythm game song and nothing more than that. There's no story, there's no rhyme or reason to the tale being told. It's just noise with a lot of beats to make you play it, to be a challenge, and it can be kind of hard to put a story into a song like that. So when you have songs like this that play with that kind of add this chaotic storyline all the way through, it makes you kind of confused, but at the same time, it makes you happy. It brings you through all of these emotional highs and lows, just like a story would, and it tells it all the way to the end to give you that final little bit, just like I said at the end, tied it back to the beginning. It taught you a lesson. That was really the big thing for me on this song. I've heard it recently in another rhythm game song, I believe, where it started similarly and it had like a bunch of sound design elements and then it ended with the same sound design elements. It's a callback thing, just like a story would be when it's telling you what the meaning of the story is, what lessons were learned by the people in the story, and that's exactly what a story is. Something you can learn from, something that you experience, that you get that story from. And I love how confident this producer is in that and how well they adhered to those rules of telling you that story. I've said the word story so many times in this video, and I feel like all of you are probably tired of hearing me say it. So I'm going to end the video here. Amazing song. Brilliant production. I have no qualms with this one at all. Even though it was a little overwhelming for me at times, that's just my tism talking. I can still respect the absolute grind and beauty behind this track. So great job here from Ludicin. Fantastic work, and I'm sure I'll be seeing more of them down the road. But if any of you have something you want me to get to, drop it in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to it. Or if you want to guarantee something much like Joshua did, you can go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships. There's a tier on there that will guarantee a request out of me no matter how good or bad it is, how absolutely fantastic or absolute trash it is. No matter what, I will listen to it. That's why it's a guaranteed request. But otherwise, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff in the future, you know how to do all that. And I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!